No, I have to go in there. No!
Hello, Drew. My name is Maxine. I'm from DCF. I'm very sorry about your mother. You are living in Bells Falls with your mother, is that right? Do you have any family in the area?
No, my grandparents live in Phoenix, Arizona. I think. I don't know.
But no one else here locally? Well, Drew, we're not going to be able to let you stay by yourself. So I'll take you to your apartment and you can gather up some things and we'll have to find another place for you to stay.
You mean foster care?
Well, hopefully we'll find you a place with foster parents, but not right away. There's a group home in Springfield where you could stay for at least a little while. I know that's a big change for you, but we'll get you back here to Bells Falls as soon as we can if that's what you want.
Of course that's what I want. What about my friends? What about school? What about my Xbox?
We'll get you back to Bells Falls as soon as we can, I promise. But right now, you need to come with me. Can I count on you, Drew?
No, stop, I don't want to go. No.
Living in the world of mass confusion, where contentment's hard to find. Living in the days of revelation, with old Satan close behind. I've been talked about and laughed at. I've been locked out in the cold. But I don't aim to give old Satan any claim upon my soul. You better look around, you better look around. You better be wondering what salvation's all about. You better believe and understand before old Satan takes command. He's gonna take you, but it ain't gonna be to the promised land.
I'll be back in 2 hours to pick you up, Gabe. You can call me if you need anything.
Okay, Graham.
Happy hunting.
Bye.
When your friends all turn against you, even though you've done your best, say a prayer and keep on trying, and let the good Lord do the rest. When temptation's all around you and you feel like turning back, just remember that old Satan's right there breathing down your back. You better look around, you better look around. You better be wondering what salvation's all about. You better believe and understand before old Satan takes command. He's gonna take you, but it ain't gonna be to the promised land.
Hi, I'd like to request these books through the interlibrary loan. cults of Vermont, an occult history of New England. Aren't you a little young for this stuff?
I don't think so.
It's all right. Gabe here is a bit of a prodigy. He's reading several levels above his grade level. I've spoken to his grandmother, and both she and his teachers think that he should be allowed to follow his intellectual pursuits. And... Excuse me! Mr. Stearns! Mr. Stearns! Mr. Stearns! Mr. Stearns!
Oh, I hope this is more than a bad dream.
You're welcome to stay here and read as long as you like. But we've talked about this before. The library is not for sleeping. I'll call the shelter and have them send the van to pick you up. But I'm gonna have to ask you to wait outside for it.
My darling Kara, I can't stand to see you like this. Adrift, weak, afraid. You don't need those pills. I can be your strength, Kara. You just have to accept the gift I'm offering.
What are you?
You know who I am. We met under unfortunate circumstances. I was rough with you. I'm sorry. It had been so long since I played with human minds, I forgot how fragile they can be, but I'm here to fix what was broken and make you stronger than you've ever been. Imagine it, dear Kara, feeling strong and confident, feeling powerful. All you have to do is take my hand. Good. That's good, Kara. We are going to have such a delightful time together.
What's so important?
Good to see you too. I'm fine. Thanks for asking. Fine. Be that way. So I've been trying to track down anything that would back up the story that Old Man Stearns told us about the young couple, and about the rope bridge, and about the demon, Malsumas.
Why? The demon actually attacked you. What more proof do you need?
Something happened to us at the bridge before you got there, but I can't quite explain what it was.
Well, what did it feel like?
It felt like a supernatural assault, like a non-material but malevolent entity.
You mean a demon?
Fine. It felt like a demon was trying to push its way into my mind and trying to hurt me.
And that's not enough proof for you?
Have you ever done that thing where you put your left hand into a bucket of cold water and your right hand into a bucket of hot water? And then after a couple of minutes you put both hands into a bucket of room temperature water?
You're kidding, right?
No, you should try it sometime. When you put both hands into the bucket of room temperature water, it feels cold to one side and hot on the other, even though it's the same water.
So
So the water can't be cold on one side of the bucket and hot on the other, but it feels that way.
again, so
So just because it felt like we were attacked by a demon, that doesn't mean that's what really happened.
and that has what to do with the story about the rope bridge and the two lovers?
I searched and searched for some written record of the story, and eventually I found something. It's a folktale about two towns on opposite sides of a river in Connecticut, not Vermont. In the story, the boy and girl are unnamed.
We know the girl's name is Annabelle.
You know where the name Annabelle comes from? A romance novel, which was about two young lovers on opposite sides of a river. In the story, the girl's name is Annabelle. I didn't find any other source that used that name. And guess what? Our library doesn't have that book anymore. But they used to. They sold it for 25 cents in one of those book sales they do from time to time.
Wait, you think Old Man Stearns ended up with that book?
I can't prove it, but it makes sense.
What about the rest of the story? About how the demon can't stand up to someone with Abenaki blood. When I covered the bridge close sign and crossed the bridge, it drove it off.
It seemed to, but how sure are you on being part Abenaki?
I'm pretty sure my great-grandfather was Abenaki.
Did you ever meet him?
No, he died before I was born.
Then how do you know?
Because that's what my mom said.
How did she know? Did she ever meet him when he was alive?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I'm part Abenaki.
We need to find out for sure.
What's that?
It's a DNA test kit. It tells you where your ancestors are from.
How does it work?
How long's since your last name?
Not since last night. Why?
Good. Spit in this file.
And then what?
We send it in for testing.
How long is that gonna take?
2 to 3 weeks.
Are you for real?
Yes, hurry before the hamburgers get here.
That's your mom and dad, isn't it? You want to talk to him? You see this? This is as close as I get to my old man.
He's in prison.
Yep. And every now and then he feels the need to pick up a pen and lay his fatherly advice on me. You can read it if you want. It's just a bunch of TV cliches that sound like wisdom to a dumbass convict like him.
Why is your dad in prison in Pennsylvania?
Vermonters think they're so progressive and enlightened. They don't believe in prisons, but drugs are still illegal. They gotta send their prisoners somewhere.
Have you visited him?
How could I? It's 414 miles away.
That's a pretty exact figure. You've clearly thought about it.
Sure. But the bus fare down there is $100. Then how do I get from the bus station to the prison? Taxi? Uber? And where do I spend the night? In a motel? Take another taxi back to the bus station, and then the bus back up here? I don't have that kind of money. Just to sit across from my old man for a couple of minutes and have him tell me not to be like him. Officer Asshat was right about one thing. I don't want to be anything like my old man. Anyway, Kara's been a total mess since that night at the bridge. She's been out of school all winter. She doesn't leave her house, and I hear she's on some serious meds. But at least she knows where she is. I hear Officer Dan is a total basket case.
Whoever said there was no justice in this world wasn't completely right.
Yeah, if anyone deserves to be flopping around in his own drool, it's that guy.
Daniel, can you hear me? You are in a safe place. Daniel, can you hear me?
To feel the sun in the air on my skin again.
You mean my skin?
That strength and confidence you feel, that comes from me. And I share it with you. Surely you could share your skin with me. Or perhaps you'd like for me to depart and find some other arrangement.
No, stay.
Then shall we say, our strength, our fearlessness, our skin?
That seems fair. Yeah, the sun and the air do feel good on our skin.
We can feel even stronger, even more powerful. Would you like that?
Oh yeah.
To the bridge then. That is the place where our worlds meet. Our power will be strongest there. I know you were afraid of that place, but you're not afraid now, are you?
No, not at all.
Then let us proceed.
Hey, Kara.
No, let's go a different way. I don't want to talk to that kid.
Why not?
He's weird. I don't know how to talk to him. It's awkward.
Allow me.
Hey, Kara. I heard that you were having trouble.
I haven't seen you in school in forever. Glad to see you're feeling better.
Who are you?
Zeke?
Well, Zeke, thanks for asking about my well-being. There is something that you could do that would really help.
Sure, what can I do?
Stop breathing. The sight of you insults my eyes. The sound of your voice befoul my ears. It sickens me to think you breathe the same air I do. I'd really appreciate it if you'd stop.
What?
Be a good little cretin and go find a way to end your miserable existence, preferably one that doesn't make too much of a mess. Be gone, little troll. That was really mean.
But it felt good too, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
He won't actually kill himself. I don't think. But I could have put enough force behind that suggestion that he could have. I'll show you how to command obedience in others. Would you like that?
Yeah, I would.
Let us proceed to the bridge and the portal between our worlds.
Anna, how are you?
Hi, Dana. Well, let me say I've been better.
Oh no. What's troubling you?
It's a patient in residence here. I sent you an email about him a couple of months ago.
The police officer.
Yes, Daniel Bozeman.
Refresh my memory on the details.
Well,
He's 49 years old with no diagnosed history of mental illness prior to last October when he succumbed to a debilitating psychosis. He's completely uncommunicative with me and the staff here. He alternates between periods of catatonia and periods of extreme agitation. In his agitated state, he pleads with unseen tormentors. He cowers and tries to ward off something or things that fly around his head.
No history of a disorder? And then rapid onset of delusions and hallucinations. At age 49? Seems quite unlikely.
Yes, I know. That's why I thought you'd be interested in the case. But that was before.
Before what?
Well, he's been here for several months now.
Yes. And?
And I've tried a variety of medications. Some of them have produced known side effects such as gastrointestinal distress and tremors. But nothing seems to have provided him with any relief.
Now, wasn't your police officer accused of some kind of wrongdoing? Something about drugs, money being found in his car? Could he be faking this in order to avoid prosecution?
I thought that might be a possibility at first, but not now. He doesn't speak to me. He doesn't even acknowledge my presence. So I can't even implement any of the standard protocols to detect fakery. And well, if he's faking, he's doing a damned convincing job of it. His condition has persisted for months now, with no indication that he's able to do anything except cower and plead with these unseen tormentors. And he hasn't actually been charged with any crime, nor will he be.
And how is that?
Something to do with improper handling of evidence. There's no documented chain of custody of the money and the drugs getting from the place where he collapsed back to the police evidence locker.
That's rather convenient.
I know the patient has no way of knowing he's not going to be charged with a crime. But it is so unlikely that he would be able to continue this act so convincingly for so many months.
I know you, Anna. I know there's something more. Something you're not telling me. What's really bothering you? Anna?
It's hard to describe. Sometimes, when he's pleading with these entities, it seems like there's really something there in the room.
Stress and nerves. Stress and nerves, Anna. You know better than to get spooked by something like that. Please don't tell me you're giving in to his delusions of persecution. No, reaching out to the Vatican for exorcism.
No, nothing like that. But it's uncanny. I was with him just a few minutes ago, and as I was leaving the room, I could swear I heard this buzzing, kind of a high-pitched cackling.
The laughter of demons? Now you listen to me, Anastasia Bell. Do not repeat this to anyone. Do not put it in writing, and do not put it in an email. Do you understand me?
I know.
If your patient does not respond to medication and treatment, then there's nothing more that you can do. You'll have to look for a long-term institutional arrangement. Do you understand?
I know.
You can have the rest of my food.
I'm good. Thanks for lunch, though.
No problem.
Hey guys,
Hi, Zeke.
are you guys still friends with Kara?
Why?
She was really rude to me just now.
Wait, you saw her? You talked to her? Where?
In the park by the bank.
She was outside?
Yeah, but she was really rude to me.
Is she still there?
I doubt it. I think she said she was headed towards downtown.
Wait for me.
No, don't let him approach us. Stay away from us! Stay away! Leave us alone!
Dr. Bell, you're gonna want to see this.
What is it?
You're gonna want to see this.
Ah, Doctor, here you are.
Daniel? How are you feeling?
A world better, thanks to your care.
Do you know who I am?
You are Dr. Bell, my angel of mercy. Though I use that term, angel, in a strictly metaphorical sense.
And do you know where you are?
At the Wyndham Mental Health Facility?
And do you know how long you've been here?
Quite some time, it would seem.
Please tell me the first thing you remember.
I remember a little nightmarish struggle. But that is lifted. I am free of it now. And what I think you meant to ask is, what's the last thing I remember before I took ill? I remember I was at the Vilas Bridge. Someone had covered the bridge closed sign with a cloth. I removed the cloth, and then something attacked me.
What do you mean?
I felt a rush of fear, and it seemed like there was something there with me. But surely that was my imagination. I don't know what came over me, or why it has taken me this long to regain my senses, but I assure you, I am quite lucid and fully recovered now.
Well, I certainly hope that's the case. But I have some questions I'd like to ask you.
Doctor, please, understand. I am truly grateful for the care that you provided me during my time of need. But I have matters that require my attention elsewhere. As I recall, this facility doesn't hold patients against their will. That's correct, isn't it?
Yes, but...
Doctor, please understand. I want to part company on the best of circumstances. The last thing I want is a confrontation. But it is my intention to leave.
Now, do you intend to stop me?
Please ask your man to stand aside. Excellent. Oh, and I'll be needing some clothes.
Dear, sweet Carol, your strength will soon return. But first, we must secure this damaged vessel. Tell the chief that Officer Dan needs a ride home.
Hey, Dad!
Summon your minion. I have a job for you. I don't have any phone service. It got cut off when I was in the nut house. Okay? I'll get it reconnected. Do not care about specifics. Call your minion.
Yo, it's Captain Black.
Sit in the circle. As long as you remain in the circle, you will be safe. Leave the circle, and you will be vulnerable. Where are you you going? Silence, worm! Sit in a circle. Remain there until I return. You are calm. Remain in the circle and stay calm.
Kara, oh my god, who did this to you?
Karen, I'm sorry about what I said earlier.
Never mind that. Who did this to you? It was your dad, wasn't it?
No, things have been crazy since that night at the bridge. I think he's finally lost it.
I'll kill him.
No, Karen, it's not his fault. It's my mother's death. It crushed him.
That's no excuse. We'll never get away with this.
No, Karen, please.
Hey, kid. You might need that.